that you will be performing as a floor hand worker on the rig site. Let's say you are hired as a floor hand. So what you should expect from the job and what kind of roles and responsibilities that you are going to take at the rig site and on the rig floor. So we'll talk about it today, the general tasks that you are going to do there. So as a beginner, you must know that there are a number of tasks that you need to perform. First of all, you must make sure that the job you are doing is safe because you will be working on a mechanical device and there are so many accidents can happen. So you must make sure that everything is safe. Then the second job that you have to do there, you have to keep everything clean. And then you will be working on the rig floor means you have to organize the tools, equipments, whatever, learn and know how to use all of them at the same time. Your main role will be working on the drill string. So we'll talk about what is drill string, it is composed of, and what you will be doing on the rig site as a floorman. Then we'll talk about the casing and cementing job. What is casing, how we cement it, and so on. And as a floorman, what you are going to do there. And then the mud system. If there's a mud system, how you are going to manage that mud system there. And what is mud system actually? The most important is the safety and well control is part of that one. So you must make sure that how the well is controlled and managed safely so we can drill to the target depth we are planning. And finally we have to do the complete the well and move the operation means you need to move rig from one place to another place. First of all, let's look at the rig site. It's a huge structure that you see here. It's mostly 100 feet tall and it's quite high and it has a lot of mechanical separate parts that all come together just to drill a hole. That's our main task. Now, when you talk about the floorman responsibilities roles, you will be working at this area. So this area basically looks like this one, where you see these floormen are working here. There is a drill string, and they are connecting two pipes together. And here you can see here. Okay. So this job has rotary engines, genset, drawworks. There's a lot of tools, heavy tools are there, and safety is our priority. We have to make sure that everything we do there is safe. So in order to do the safety thing, first of all, you must wear the proper the set of equipment, personal protective equipment, as you can see. So you must wear these coveralls. Here is the orange color, this is the blue color, depends on the company policy. Company will give you all of them. You have to wear those helmets, you have to make sure you wear a steel toe shoes, you have to make sure that you wear those glasses. So you have to make sure that you are doing it right, wearing all the PPE. The second thing you need to know about the permit to work system, like this guy. You must make sure whatever you do, you must inform your boss or advisor or supervisor or so on. So how you inform them? We have a system called permit to work system. There's a hot permit, there's a cold permit. So whatever type of work, they will provide you a training, how to write those, fill up those forms, and provide for those trainings. So you must follow those activities. If there's any accident happen, you must need to know where is the first aid box, where is this other safety toolbox. So you must know aware of the situation at rig floor, what is going on at the rig floor, and which equipment is located at what place. You must know all the tools and equipment. And if you see that any life-threatening steps taken, or if you see that some action you are doing may threaten someone's life or your life, stop it. So you can do 3 cards, stop cards per week, depends on the company policy. So also immediately report to your supervisor. If you see something is happening which is can take life, stop it here immediately. If the usually the at the rig site, they usually do the trainings and systems to in order to make sure that safety is our first priority. So follow out those trainings programs that they are following, and make sure that whatever the electrical equipments are going on, no water touch them. They are safe and there is no problem with them. Finally, most important safety part is because you are drilling, there is a chance that H2S gas might come out of the hole. Now H2S is very toxic; it can kill the people, and it actually did kill the people before. So you need to be careful for any H2S, or if there's any fire incident happen or any blowout happens. So you need to be careful at the rig site, and you should know how to handle those safety situations. So as I said, safety is priority. I mean, this safety is for everyone. It's not for only floormen. Those who are working there, they all should follow these kind of safety rules at the rig site. The second most important thing right now For you as a floorman, what you will be doing, you have to keep this area clean. So we call it housekeeping in simple words. Keep floor tidy. Now, why we are doing it? Okay, if it is slippery, tomorrow somebody may fall, and if it has some toxic, chemicals or something coming out, it can cause problems for the human life. So we don't want any spillage around. We need to keep the area clean. And since you are making a connection, connecting to drill pipe, there will be always, the drill mud will come out and fall on the floor. You have a mop and keep mopping at that area. So on the other side, there if drilling mud has some chemicals that are not environmental friendly. So if there's any spillage of mud occurs, needs to be cleaned. So you have to make sure that the floor area is clean and it has no toxic material on the floor and everything is fine. Other thing is you must know where are the gas detectors located, where is the first aid box, you have to organize all the tools, you must know what is located where, and so on. And you can see that where is the bushing, where are safety valves, where are big detectors, make sure your all equipments are organized and not randomly placed here and there and easy to access from all the places and so on. So that's how you will be your first job, just to organize and maintain clean, safe environment on the rig floor. The second thing that you are going to do on the rig floor is you must know what are the equipments available on the rig floor. First of all, the most important one is these tongs. You see these red ones? These are tongs. These tongs are used to make a connection or break a connection. Means if you are connecting two different drill pipes, it means you are making a connection. And if you are breaking them, pulling out a hole, then you are breaking a connection. So as a floorman, you must do this job. This is your main job. Make sure how to operate them. So once you go, you will get training how to use those tongs and how to make a connection, and that's what you have to do. Each pipe is 30 feet, so it means when the drilling continues for 30 feet, then you have to put new pipe. So you have to follow that one there at the rig floor, and make sure you do it in a safe way, so it does not harm your life or someone else's life, and so on. And this comes, they will provide you a proper training, and so on. This one. Then, on the rig floor, must avoid all kind of accidents. If there are any moving machinery, accident can happen. Somebody may fall. The drilling line may collapse. The swivel may fall down. The rotary table may, So there are a lot of issues can happen at the rig side, at the rig floor. So you must make sure that you keep an eye on everything, so that everything is safe and so on. On this side, you must know all the types of equipment they are used. For example, how this pipe reached here and which is holding it and how to use that equipment. So you must know all the function of all those equipments that are used at this point and so on. Yeah. And you must know how to use the air hoist. Air hoist means how this pipe reached here. This pipe is very heavy. You know, just to reach here, you cannot do it by hand. So you have to hold it from one place using those air hoists and bring it here and then connect it. So you must know how to use those air hoists and its gearbox and tools and so on. How to use chains, how to do proper doping and making those connections and so on, connecting those pipes and so on at the rig floor. And the other thing is, you have to make sure that uh, what is the correct procedure for the rig up. So when you are setting up the rig, what are the correct procedure, how you connect all those parts together to start the drilling process and so on. Going on. Okay. And now the second part that you will be take care of, as I said, you have to connect those pipes. So these pipes basically a part of this equipment. We call it a drill string. Now this drill string is composed of different pipes. We have a drill pipes, we call it. Then we have the drill collars. Both are pipes, but this one is heavier and this one is light. This one function of this drill collar is to provide the weight, just to weight on bit, because unless you don't push this bit, how you can drill it? So we need a weight on bit so it can push the bit and drilling can proceed. But of course we need to reach, and we cannot use all those heavy pipes from bottom to top. It's going to be very expensive and drilling will not be feasible. So we have a lighter pipes, not heavier like drill collar, and these pipes provide the length, and that's how they constitute. So drilling engineer will actually design all of this for you. You just need to connect them and so on. As a floorman, you must identify which size of this drill pipe it is. It is 9 inches, 12 inches, 15-inch diameter. So you must know the classification, the gradings, the size, connection, threads, and so on. So you must know all the specs of those drill pipes used here. Same for the drill collar, same for the bit. So for example, the drilling engineer tells you, okay, go use a 9.5-inch drill pipe. So you must know which one it is. So that's why you must know the types of grades and qualification classification for those drill pipes. On the side, you have to keep looking at it. They are when you use them, when you connect them, make sure that they are clean. They are, there is no defect in it, there is no leakage, and there is no crack in it, and body is not damaged. Because if it is damaged or breaks down inside the hole, then you have to do the fishing job, and it takes time, and time is money on the rig. So you make sure that the pipe you are using it is safe and it is not damaged, and it can sustain all those loads that the drill string is taking. When you make a connection like this, you put a dope on it. Dope is a liquid that you put it to make a connection so it does not leak. So make sure you do not overdo it, you do not underdo it. Make sure based on your experience and use how to use them. Then these pipes are heavy. You cannot lift them by hand. So you need some equipment, chains or elevators to use them to lift from one place to another place. So these elevators, you must know how to use them, those elevators, when you manage those real estate. Definitely, you must take care of the safety precautions working there and so on. Once we make a connection, something like this, we need to put a slip here. So it does not this pipe till here. This is a new pipe we are adding, but this pipe inside the hole. We don't want this pipe to fall down. So we have to control it through the slips. Okay, so we use the slips to control them. And how we make the connection? We use those tongs like this them to make a connection. So, So make sure that, yeah, so this will be your main job, just to make a connection, break a connection on drill string while keeping everything safe, clean and organized on the rig floor. Let's move ahead. Once the drilling is done at certain depth, then the drilling engineer will come and say, hey, let's do the casing job now. Now casing is again a pipe. It's big in size. We put it inside the hole. We don't want this hole to collapse. Something may fall down from here. Maybe fresh water is coming from here, so it may fall down and close it down. Then we have to drill again, and even drilling cannot proceed because drill string can get stuck, and that's another issue that drilling might face. So what we do, we drill at certain point. Drill our drilling engineer tell us. We drill it, then we case it using a pipe, and then we cement it also. So we make it cemented, like we fix it with those casings. So that's what we do. So you as a floorman, you must know what kind of equipment you are going to use to do those casing job and cementing job. You will be assisting those who are working for those jobs by service companies. And you must know what kind of casing is running, what kind of equipments are needed, what kind of elevators are needed while running those casings inside and so on. So you will be dealing with the casing job also at the same time. You centralizers, you have to keep it in the center here. That's one of your job. And then you are circulating the cement. Where's the shoe collar and so on. So it's a separate topic, how to do it. But for you, you must know which kind of equipment you are dealing with there and so on. So you must help those service engineering, service company guys with shoe and float collar test, all kind of testing they're trying to do there and so on. So your third job will be there working with the mud system. Now mud is the heart of the drilling program. Without mud, you cannot proceed. For example, this bit is cutting those rocks. How these rocks come out? If you don't take those rocks come out, how drilling will proceed? Drilling cannot proceed without removing those cuttings. So these cuttings from here are removed using the mud system. And this mud system, it means that mud will be contaminated by those cuttings. We have to clean it. So it's a continuous system, circulation system where the clean mud is here in the mud tanks through the high pressure pumps. We send it through those pipes inside the drill string, and it takes lift the cutting and then go back here at the shell shaker. Shell shaker has a vibrating screen where the cuttings are removed, sand or silt is removed from here. If there's any gas, they are removed, and then clean mud goes to the mud tanks again, and this is a continuous circulation system that is going on here. So at the rig floor, maybe there's a drill mud spillage. So if there's a mud spillage, how you are going to manage the hazardous drilling fluid material? Okay, how you are going to manage those pumps if these pumps got leaked? How you must know how to maintain them, change liners, seals, small seals. So all the trainings will be provided to you. So you must make sure that pistons, liner, cooling fluid, spray, nozzles, everything is in order, because if this mud goes out of order, drilling will stop immediately and it will not continue. So you must know how to handle them. So you must assist in changing out the mud pumps, the piston, liner, and discharge, and so on. Okay, then If there's extra pressure developing in the mud system, you must know how to remove that extra pressure and so on, and remove those sanding and desilting. The most important task your one will be, because you will be the first line well-controlled defense. What happens sometimes when we drill, very high pressure oil or gas tries to come out and blow up everything. So this we don't want it, because if the high pressure oil or gas come out uncontrolled way outside at the rig floor, you are done. It will the rig will catch fire, because you are dealing with hydrocarbons which are flammable, and it is very high pressure. So those who are working on the rig floor may face big problem here. So we don't want this. So you will be provided training by the International Well Control Program, and everybody working on the rig site has those trainings. You will also take also, and you must know how to control the one. The first most important tool for the well control is this POP stack, the red equipment that you see. And the second thing is you must know where is the diverter, so you can divert out any high pressure gas or oil coming here, divert away from the rig site. And there are some procedures. If kick happens, this is called a kick. If any uncontrolled oil or gas is coming out of a hole, we call it a kick, and we have to control it. So you must know how to control that kick for the safety, for your safety, for rig safety, and for so on. And also you must know how to make a connection. If you have to stop, close this BOP, how to do this. So you must do proper training to do all of this, maintaining the well control. Because till you reach to the drilling engineer, your advisor, so on, though they will be informed, but you will be the first line defense for this well control. So you will have some authority to follow some procedures till maybe you can kill the well right away there with those high pressure things. And then if those packings are leak here at BOP, you must know how to change them. So you make sure you know how to do the maintenance of BOP stacks. You must know how to do the maintenance of the pumps. You must make sure that everything goes clean and so on. So finally, overall, once your drilling are done, you need to move this rig to another place. So you must assist the tool pusher to take out this rig and move it to some other place, and help them how to move them. For example, look at this rig structure. It has to be go straight, put on the rig floor, set up all the parts together to perform the drilling job. So you must assist in lowering or raising the mast, assist in disassembling or reassembling of mast, and so on. So these are the main tasks that you are going to do. So in conclusion, I will again go back to the first slide. You are going to make sure that safety first for all. Make sure that whatever job you do is safe. The other thing is you must take care of the cleanness. Keep it clean, organize all the rig floor. You must know where your tools are. Take care of the rig floor. You must know all the equipment used available there. You must know how to use them. You will be mainly working with the drill string, casing, mud system, and the well control. Okay, these four main tasks you will be doing there, and you will be provided training with the seniors or those who have experience. They will teach you how to do all of those things, and then you will be independent to perform all of them. In the end, if the rig is moving, you must help tool pusher to move and assist to move, and so on. So please, that's all for today's lecture. Please like my channel, subscribe, and if you have any question, let me know. I will try to address and so on. Thank you so much for today.